All right, so next one. Only 3 options this time. We're staying within the lines. I know you
right.
like that.
The rules, crazy.
Who will be our most impactful defensive player this year? Is it going to be J.I., Suggs, or Chuma Okeke?
This
is tough.
It's a splendid three pack of gentlemen that you've chosen there. You could even say that Wendell works his way onto this list as a little bit of an undersized big that may have to defend some other bigs, but I don't know, man. I want to put J.I. as the starter, but I know you're going to do that, so I'll let you do that. I'm going to go with Suggs at the starter here.
Wow.
I mean, this guy, you say it all the time, but you say it for a reason. He's a dog, and he's ready, man. His defense is impressive, and he knows that's the strength of his game, and he's just going to be bringing it. And I feel like he's going to get a lot of minutes where he's going to get to show that. And again, it's hard for me to not put Chuma up there as well, but I'm going to put Chuma as the backup at this point. I hate putting J.I. at the bench for this because I feel like his defense could be an impact. But let's be honest, we haven't seen him play in a long time. He's been
comfortable on the bench.
I haven't actually seen him play a full game in an Orlando Magic uniform probably ever.
Yeah.
Because I only saw highlights before we started doing the show. So I didn't really ever get to see a full game. So I can't risk my starter or backup on this guy who could be a coin flip, although I tend to think that that'll be wrong the other way. And by season's end, I'll feel like I should have this list flipped completely upside down. But that's gun to my head today. That's my answer.
Yeah, I mean,
where are you at on this?
You should have it flipped, Pish.
Okay.
Jonathan Isaac is going to be the best and most impactful defensive player this year.
I hope so.
Yeah, I really hope so too. I mean, you look at this guy in 2019-20, the shortened season that he had, only 34 games.
Right.
Not a huge sample size, but definitely enough to see what the guy is.
Yep.
We're talking 2.3 blocks per game. I think that was number 2 in the NBA at that time.
Yeah, that's a good number.
And what were his steals at? His steals were at 1.6.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is crazy. I mean, we thought Chuma was playing off his rocker when he was getting close to like 2 steals there. I mean, he was for a little while. And that gentleman, who is a tremendous defender, ended with 1.4 steals.
Right.
So, that just shows you, and that's not even J.I.'s necessary strength. His strength is in the paint, blocking shots. Chuma, he's not a big shot blocker, 0.6 blocks per game.
Right.
So I'm going to put Jonathan Isaac as my starter over these guys. He's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate if he comes back and is the guy that we hope he is. We've been seeing him in some videos. He's got the knee brace off. He's looking healthy. He's got God on his side. Jesus, he's walking with Jesus. Why were there only one set of footprints? It's because I was carrying you, Jonathan. All right, Jesus was carrying you. And now, Jonathan, you got to get on that court and you got to show Jesus what you're made of.
Doesn't sound like he could probably play on water, too, is from what you're just making it sound like. So
I hope no one's offended
doesn't
out
have to
there.
get on the court.
I love religion. I'm very spiritual. I appreciate all types of religions.
I'm an atheist.
So yeah, that's the guy. Now it gets difficult when I'm picking between my backup and bench. I'm gonna go with Chuma as my backup and Jalen as the bench, which is crazy to me. I just think Chuma is a more this is messed up to say, more versatile defender. I think he can defend at more levels.
Okay.
Let me say. We've seen Chuma defend the 5 position. We've seen him defend the 3 and the 2 position.
That's not inappropriate to say.
Yeah.
Jalen Suggs is not going to defend somebody who's trying to do a post-up game on him.
Right. I mean, but I still do think Jalen Suggs is a top-tier defender. And we just have, getting back to social media roundup with, the hope of having a top 10 defense with those 3 guys on the roster.
Yeah.
That's some serious depth on the defensive side
when
of the
I
rock.
made this, I didn't listen to myself earlier in the show.
Yeah. What the hell are
it's
you
almost
doing?
like we filmed that after this or something.
Did we?
We didn't.
Who do you think, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our best defender this year? Is it going to be J.I.? Is it going to be Suggs? Is it going to be Chuma? Or is it going to be someone else? Have we been disrespecting somebody?
Devin Kennedy.
Gary Harris. It's not going to be Devin Kennedy. Stop that. Maybe I'm disrespecting.
He's a player on our team.
I'm sorry,
Come on.
Devin.
No need.
I love your
No
dance
need.
moves.
Shots fired.
Could be Gary.
Relax. Actually, it wasn't really shots fired. You kind of just showed us the weapon.
Yeah.